Good morning. Thank you for joining us at this wonderful Pioneer Park. My name is Rick Graham. I'm the Director of Public Services and have responsibilities for the management and care of the city's park system. We're here today to officially welcome and recognize Utah Flying Trapeze as a concessionaire here in Pioneer Park. We are glad to have them here. They bring a new and fun activity to this park. This summer, we have seen a great deal of interest in the revitalizing of Pioneer Park. And the city, along with partners and other departments, and along with the community, is making a very strong effort to bring new activities into the park to help and enliven it, and to help bring people here for all sorts of activities that in the past haven't been available. We've been very successful in our farmers market. We have a successful Twilight concert series that we're pleased to have in this park. But there needs to be more. And this summer we are seeing a great deal of support from many partners. We are glad to welcome Utah Flying Trapeze here. This is a unique, exciting facility and opportunity. It's open to the public. It's reasonably priced. They offer all sorts of programming that should be an invitation to all different types of people of all different types of ages. We have worked hard to get them here. We're glad that they're here. And this is just one of, we hope, many new and exciting activities that are going to be here in the park for this summer and for many summers to come. I want to recognize that we have wonderful support from Mayor Becker and his staff, and also from the City Council, who have worked with my department in securing programming funding for these types of activities, and that type of support has helped us to bring activities like Utah Flying Trapeze here. So I want to recognize the efforts of our Parks and Public Lands Facility Director, Todd Reese, the Salt Lake City Arts Council, who is here very heavily in the park for Twilight series, the Downtown Alliance, who sponsors the farmers market on Saturdays and soon to be on Tuesday evenings, and like to recognize the efforts of the Pioneer Park Coalition, which is a collection of property owners and citizens here in the Pioneer Park area that are making a great deal of effort and taking a great deal of responsibility to be supporters and also funders of potentially new park facilities, but also programming like this. So thanks for being here. Thanks for Utah Flying Trapeze being willing to come and to share this activity with us. We wish them the greatest success, and we'll do everything we can to make it successful for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rick. I'm Rich Brady from the Salt Lake City Police Department. I'm a lieutenant with the newly formed Metro Support Bureau, and we are here to express our support for these types of legitimate uses that have just been mentioned. In addition to those that have been mentioned, we have a number of activities that are going on in the form of cruise nights. Also, I just came in here and talked to somebody from Youth City and didn't realize there are 3 visual arts classes being offered for children 3 times a week on the north end of the park with chalk art. And so I'm encouraged by the things that I'm seeing here. And again, we've only been operational for 2.5 weeks now, and that's been accompanied by a lot of street engagement. We've partnered with the Volunteers of America, the Road Home, Catholic Community Services, a whole host of city and county entities that we're partnering with to make sure that we are getting the persons that need services connected to those services, and so that we can have legitimate use here that will in essence fill a void and drive criminal activity out of the area. And so we've seen a lot of encouraging things going on here, and this is just one example of that, and we're happy to be a partner with the residents here who have been very vigilant over the years, and we've been responding to their needs as they've been directing us to where the problems are, and we've been moving to those areas and handling business and separating the criminal element from the legitimate users. Again, I just want to express our gratitude for the cooperation we're able to have with those service providers that are already located here, and look forward to the continued partnership. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kristen Ulmer, and I'm one of the founders of Utah Flying Trapeze. Our website is utahtrapeze.com. I have been an athlete and an artist my whole life, and I fell in love with flying trapeze about 12 years ago when I took a couple classes in New York City. And there's a school called Trapeze School New York in New York City that is the darling of New York City, and I happened to become really good friends with the owner there. And I got to talking to him, and I thought, well, we really need to bring this to Salt Lake City. I mean, I really felt like, okay, Salt Lake City's a smaller city. Can it accommodate a school? Will it be successful here as a business? I wasn't sure, but I wanted to try it. My dirty little secret is that I just really hope to fly as much as possible. And I realized that nobody else was going to bring it here. I realized I needed to bring it here just so I could fly. And I really love living in Salt Lake City. Every single year I ask myself, do I want to move? And the answer is always no. I want to be here in Salt Lake City. I love this community. I love these people. I love to fly. How could I not bring a flying trapeze school to Salt Lake City? And we've only been open for a few weeks, 3 weeks here in Pioneer Park. And the response has been amazing. It has absolutely exceeded all my wildest expectations. We're already booking like bachelorette parties and birthday parties and corporate events, and people are coming down here. And you know, I think that there's a belief that this is for people that are super athletic or maybe kids only, but I've seen people that are very overweight, even 100 pounds overweight or more, come down here and be successful. I've heard about blind people doing flying trapeze. I saw a 2.5-year-old do flying trapeze, and I've seen an 84-year-old man be a catcher. I saw a 73-year-old woman once take up flying trapeze for the first time in her life after not being athletic at all, and become really good over the course of a summer. So flying trapeze is for absolutely everyone, and our motto here at Utah Flying Trapeze is everyone can fly and everyone will be successful. Our other motto is run away and join the circus and be home in time for dinner. The Trapeze School New York, getting back to them, their motto is forget fear, worry about the addiction. I find that fear is the whole point of this. It's like, that's what makes it so fun. And so even if you're afraid of heights, totally encourage you to come down here. It'll probably fix that fear of heights that you have. And I'm also open for questions if anybody has any questions.
What's the cost of doing this on Saturdays?
So if you want to come down for a class, we have classes every single day, at least one class a day, and it's $53 a class. And then if you want to do a private party, it's $500 for a 2-hour class. And what the class involves is an hour and a half where you learn some tricks, and then you spend the last half an hour doing hand-to-hand catch with a catcher, and that's the best part. Any other questions?
Are you open every day?
Hmm?
Are you open every day?
We're open almost every day, 6 days a week. We'll open every day if we get enough business, though. Right now we have classes Monday through Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. And then during the farmers market on Saturday mornings we do $5 swings. That's the only morning that we do $5 swings from 8 a.m. until 1:30 p.m.
Who helped you bring trapeze down here?
What's that?
Who helped you bring trapeze to Pioneer Park?
So right now Utah Flying Trapeze is made up of 7 different members, including Nick, who we stole from Club Med in the Caribbean. We talked him into moving to Salt Lake City to run our flying trapeze school here. And so there's 7 of us that brought the trapeze school to Salt Lake City, and we get together at least once a week and have cocktails and laugh and giggle and have a great time, and then we come down here and fly together. And it's very rare that you'll come down here for a class and not see one of the owners down here flying next to you.
And as far as the community response, what were you expecting from Salt Lake residents, and what did you actually get from Salt Lake residents?
I wasn't sure. I mean, this is a pretty progressive and athletic city. You know, like the people that move here, a lot of them are here for the mountains, for the mountain biking, for the climbing, for the skiing, all that. And I thought, okay, well, that's our demographic. That's going to work. And they haven't disappointed. And And then, what's been surprising too is we have a lot of people coming down here that aren't athletic that are also having a great time. And you know, it's funny, I watch people in the crowd during farmers market, you know, contemplate the $5 swing, and I've seen grandmothers try it, and it's like maybe it's the first time in their lives that they've been doing anything that's athletic, and you should see just the giddiness on their face afterwards, after they step off and fly through the air. And it really is like flying. That's exactly what it feels like. I've been a paraglider pilot for years, and I thought, okay, that's as close to flying as I'll get, but no, actually I think that this might be closer to flying.